Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand for the presentation of our nation's colors by the Oregon Army National Guard.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Thank you to our state championship symphonic choir and director William McLean, and thank you to our Oregon Army National Guard. On this beautiful sunny evening, complete with a light rainbow to our east, South Salem High School welcomes our special guests, Salem Kaiser School Board member Nancy McMorris Audix, Salem Kaiser School District Assistant Superintendent Kelly Carlisle, and graduates, families, friends, and guests. The staff and community of South Salem High School welcome you to the commencement ceremonies of the 62nd graduating class of our proud institution. I ask all of our seniors to respect our ceremony and treat this great occasion with the dignity that it and your parents deserve. I will start this historic 62nd year of this event by talking about roses. In 1954, when South first opened, Pappy Aschenbrenner, South's first principal, congratulated Saxons for a job well done by giving symbolic roses. The tradition of giving roses has continued throughout the leadership of all principals since Pappy. So this evening, I again honor this long-standing tradition of offering a symbolic rose to recognize members of our school community for their accomplishments and commitment to excellence. First and foremost, roses to the class of 2016 for earning the right to be here this evening. Roses to your academic successes. I invite the members of the audience to take a look at the graduation program and to the listing of scholarships and awards that the members of this class have earned. To date, the class of 2016 has been awarded over $3.6 million in scholarships. Roses to our graduating class of International Baccalaureate Diploma candidates. The white stoles they wear are in recognition of their commitment to rigorous academics and the IB Diploma program. We are especially proud to recognize 37 candidates this year. Would the following students please stand? Brandon Altermat, Alexa Anderson, Kenna Banford, Lily Barlow, Zosha Bousset, Cage Campbell, Caitlin Clausen, Indigo Klingerman, Zachary Diaz, Kevin Dong, Janio Elizarga Orihel, Ruben Ernst, Yadira Sanchez Esparza, Colleen Ferry, Ricardo Garces Diaz, Allison Gebhardt, Anastasia Himmler, Riley Cargill, Caden Kesey, Callista Counts, Trevor Lawrence, Jimin Lee, Julius Young, Elaine Lau, Naomi Luna, Marissa Lutz, Brandon Miller, Jessa Miller, Athena Paraskevas Nevias, Olonushka Pavlova, Chloe Provost, Nicholas Rogers, Merlin Rose Phillips, Stephanie Salvador Benavides, Ruben Salvador Benavides, Kelly Stelmach, and Emmett Williamson. Congratulations. Roses to the scholars of 2016. We have 22 valedictorians who earned perfect 4.0 grade point averages. Let me introduce them, and as I call your name, please stand. Alexa Anderson, Lily Barlow, Cage Campbell, Caitlin Clausen, Indigo Klingerman, Ruben Ernst, Connor Evans, Colleen Ferry, Allison Gebhardt, Talisha Hickson, Gibson Hoberg, Stacy Johnston, Anna Keller, Monica LaJoy, Christine Law, Rebecca Morgan, Athena Paraskevas Nevias, Merlin Rose Phillips, Kelly Stelmach, Haley Thomas, Gardenia Valdez Medrano, and Emmett Williamson. Congratulations. Eight members of this class are salutatorians earning a 3.98 GPA. Would you please stand? Zachary Barley, Sophia Blanco Mills, Michael Bryant, Jimin Lee, Julius Young, Jessa Miller, Ricky Oropesa, and Grace Ju. Roses to our staff retirees for their combined 51 years of service to students. Mr. Tony Stearns with 33 years, and Ms. Johanna Canker Claren with 18 years. Thank you. Normally, the roses would stop there, but this has been an amazing year. In fact, seniors, I'm sure you noticed that the roses that I extended to you every Monday morning on the announcements often robbed you, sadly, of 5 minutes of class time due to all of your accomplishments. It seemed like every week we had a major achievement occur at the district or the state level, and in fact, for some of you, that state level was not even a big enough stage as you took your talents to the national level. So we have many more roses to give tonight due to the success of the class of 2016. Roses to our choir, who won the state championship for the 13th time. Roses to our girls basketball team for winning the state championship for the 2nd year in a row. Roses to our culinary team who won the state championship for the 2nd year in a row and the 7th time overall. And that's not it. They eventually placed 5th at nationals. Roses to our DECA students who dominated the state competition and sent 46 students to the international competition, with 12 seniors winning state this year and 1 senior bringing home a national trophy. Roses to our green team and environmental club for their efforts in maintaining our status as the only merit level green school in the Salem Keizer School District. Roses to our boys basketball team who won 3rd place at the state tournament. Roses to our band who sent 4 students to All City and 3 to All State. Roses to our orchestra who sent 8 students to All City and 1 to All State. Roses to our choir who sent 21 students to All City, 13 to All State, and 4 to the Northwest Honor Choir. Roses to our CTEC students who are the very first to take part in the joint venture between private industry and public education, resulting in our seniors learning technical skills and certification in a career path. Roses to all of our students involved in our theater department for staging the musical Thoroughly Modern Millie, 4 other full productions, including a touring play, multiple improv shows, and a 24-hour theater. Roses to all who contributed to our prestigious distinction as an Oregon Thespian Honor Troupe, the highest honor awarded in Oregon to high school theater troupes, with only a few schools selected each year. Roses to all of you who continued our composting program, the first in a Salem Keizer High School. Roses to our video production students for the extra hours you contributed to live stream so many of our events, including tonight's graduation. Roses to all of our scientists, artists, actors, writers, and computer programmers who presented at our 2nd annual MORP Showcase. Roses to our 14 seniors who were part of the very first group of teacher cadets who taught at nearby schools in preparation to become teachers. Roses to our senior, who was named the 2016 Oregon High School Journalist of the Year. Roses to our students involved with the Clippian, earning 7 excellent awards in the statewide journalism competition. Roses to our television production students who won Best in Category in the state for their weekly online television news show, Saxon TV. Roses to our Sword and Shield yearbook staff for their expert coverage of events at South Salem High School. Roses to all of our athletes who earned Greater Valley Conference championships this year in football, girls basketball, girls swimming, boys basketball, and girls golf, all of whom were undefeated in conference play. Roses to our news production class who earned Best in Category in the state for their news website and social media presence. Roses to our 3 seniors who get to play in the Les Schwab Football Bowl and our 1 senior who will play in the All-Star Baseball Series. Roses to our artists who displayed their work in the Salem Art Association's Young Artist Showcase at the Ike Box and in our own IB Visual Arts show right here at South High. Roses to all of our world language students who received high honors on the national exams, including those who placed first in the nation. Roses to those of you who helped out your community by providing time and raising money for the Down Syndrome Buddy Walk, the American Cancer Association, Diabetes Awareness, the American Red Cross, the American Heart Association, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, the Marion Polk Food Share, the restoration work at Clark Creek, the 1,000 Souls effort, Country Kids Relays, and Alzheimer's Research Walk. In my second year as principal at South Salem High School, you can see why I could not be more proud of everything that the class of 2016 has accomplished. You have reached a major milestone. You have earned the right to sit here tonight and walk across this stage with the rest of your classmates. For many of you, I've had the pleasure of seeing you walk through the doors of Judson Middle School on your first day of 6th grade. And for some of you, I even watched your moms hug you goodbye as you started 1st grade at McKinley. Now you are 12th graders whose yearbook photos look nothing like those children of long ago. And while this year's yearbook staff challenged you to define yourselves, how you truly define yourself is not yet complete. As significant as your high school years are, they alone will not define you. So let's put that idea into Saxon terms. The roses you have received in your 4 years at South are merely the seeds. And from those seeds that you've planted, your life's work will grow. As I recall the hundreds of roses that I have symbolically handed to all of you throughout the years, the thought crossed my mind, where are you headed? What roses will I be presenting to the class of 2016 at their 10-year reunion? There is so much potential sitting here on this field. I have no doubt I will be giving out dozens after dozens of roses. Here are just a few accomplishments for which I predict I will be awarding roses to you in 10 years. Installing solar panels on the roof right behind me. Starting your own restaurant in New York that lands in Jerry Frank's book. Founding a manufacturing company that becomes the leader in its industry, writing the political column for the Wall Street Journal, playing in the major leagues or the WNBA, producing a song that is at the top of the charts on iTunes and Spotify, serving as the executive director of a nonprofit that assists homeless teenagers, representing the U.S. in a foreign embassy, using your second language skills to facilitate diplomatic negotiations, showcasing your paintings at the Museum of Modern Art in San Francisco, performing at the Shakespearean Festival in Ashland on your way to Broadway, and revolutionizing sustainable architecture right here in Salem. And most importantly to me, for letting me hire you back to join the amazing teaching staff here at South Salem High School. In a few minutes, I will be asking you to move your tassels and join the graduates who went before you. As a Saxon grad, you are defined as someone who is prepared, compassionate, bright, courageous. Consider it a personal challenge for me not to let these terms and your previous roses define you, but instead strive for more. In the wise words of the late Muhammad Ali, if your mind can conceive it, if your heart can believe it, then you can achieve it. Class of 2016, conceive it, believe it, achieve it. Roses to you, Saxons, for the past 4 years, and roses to your bright future. At this time, please welcome members of our South High Symphony Orchestra, Symphonic Choir, and Wind Ensemble under the direction of Cole Haole Valenzuela, William McLean, and Benjamin Stokes as they perform Homeland.
My country, all earthly
At this time, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce seniors Megan Edelblut and Eric Wood, who will share their reflections with you tonight.
Wow. Let's just take a moment to soak in the fact that today, on June 10th, 2016, we are graduating. Like in a matter of minutes. We, the class of 2016, will be officially graduated from South Salem High School. Personally, I don't know whether to cry, laugh in disbelief, or jump for joy and scream out, I'm done. How do we measure these last 4 years? It's been a long 4 years and a short 4 years. They flew by, while at the same time couldn't have gone any slower. 4 years ago, we started out as the little kids on campus, only known as Fresh Green 2016. Eventually, we made our way up to lavish sophomores who thought they had everything figured out. Then, as juniors, we did figure things out and stopped putting random sayings on our Color Wars shirts. Now, as seniors, we know how to run the show and claim our title as Color Wars champions. We all know it, seniors rule. This high school is our home, and there's comfort in that. With college and work just around the corner, we are stepping out of our comfort zone, South Salem High School. We are terrified and at the same time anticipating our freedom all at once. Some of us have our entire lives planned out, while others of us had our mom pick out the outfit we are wearing tonight. Regardless, as the future is in front of us, high school is behind us. There will be no more football games on this field. No more high school dances where the administrators know how to show us how well the lights work in the gym. No more pep band playing as we belt out our fight song after a great basketball game where we are all dressed as ridiculously as possible. 4 years, what seemed like a lifetime when we entered the halls on freshman-only day, now is the reality we are living. Today, we sit here on the edge of our seats, ready to throw our caps into the air, ready to move on with our lives. All we have are the memories of the past. Yet not just any memories. These years in high school have shaped us into the adults we are today. Adults, that's a scary word. As Saxons, we have become the young adults we are today. We grew up as much as we tried to stop it. Even if we still make up songs about having a good summer. Thanks for those, Carter. We're about to go out and conquer the world alone, with no more hand-holding from our moms and dads, no more single-file lines on the way to the library, and no more protection against student parking lot invaders from Coach Connor, the guy that forced some kids to get jobs just to pay off their student parking tickets. One thing that will never fade, though, is the joy that radiates throughout the school. In school, some people start out freshman year with their some people start out their freshman year with a line of friends walking through the hall, making it impossible for anyone to get around, and end senior year with their number one by their side. But with any friendship, a huge group of friends, one best friend, or a mutual acquaintance, it creates a large group of extraordinary, diverse individuals. There is so much joy in growing up and discovering ourselves. Even as we stressed about the letter on our grade reports and the scores we got on our SATs, we all went through it together. What matters isn't the class period or the ticking clocks, but the relationships we have built. High school is said to be the best years of our lives. This class, this school, have been just that. 10 years from now, at our high school reunion, we are going to be grown up, people with careers and families, individuals out in what they call the real world. Yet we will all share one commonality, South Salem. Once a Saxon, always a Saxon. Am I right? And now, as we wrap up our final minutes on this field, at this school, we get to say that South Salem High School is the place where we start our future. Here we have learned how to learn, and have learned not so much what to think, but how to think. That is the true measure of our South Salem education. We are ready for the world, and so the adventure begins.
I would like to begin with the following statement. I'm proud to be a Saxon, And why shouldn't I be? I have learned those things that belong to life after high school. I've learned things like math and science and reading and writing and all these things. And it's because we are Saxons that we are prepared for life after high school, whether that is college, a trade school, or jumping straight into a professional career. We're more prepared because we're Saxons. And what's more than this is that I have had the opportunity to learn those things that enrich my soul. I have learned, for example, that dictators with beards are universally better than dictators with mustaches. I have learned that in science, the infinity of space can be comparable to the infinity of an atom. I have learned in English that a single green light, minute and far away, can be of so much importance. I have learned, in the words of Shakespeare, that there would have been time for such a word tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. I have learned these things taught carefully and intentionally by teachers that care about me. I am proud to be a Saxon not because it is my tribal, primal duty to cheer at football games or to smirk a bit when I hear that Taggart has the misfortune of facing our women's basketball team. I am proud of being a Saxon because it is by virtue of being a Saxon that I have had individual interactions. And that through students and teachers and staff, and through these interactions, I have become a wiser and better human being. The last 4 years have been well worth my time. I have grabbed at every opportunity, and I hope the same can be said of my fellow classmates. Yes, the last 4 years have been well spent, but on the subject of the next 4 years, and the next, and the next, and the next, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, I believe we have been equipped with the weapon of hope. And if my class, the class of 2016, can look into the bleachers and behind you at the teachers, you will see swarms of people who have desperately supported you. And as we sit here in funny hats and traditional dresses, they are looking at you so proud, hoping they have done enough to help you. This is why we have hope, because they have hoped for us. Yes. Yet this hope is tempered by fear and anxiety. The common anxiety of today is that our hope is for nothing, that the future is dark. Well, is the future dark? That's a question that belongs to us. Shall we change the world, or shall the world change us? Will we allow the fear and anxiety that rules the lives of so many today to rule our life? Or shall we allow for such a word today? I believe in the Saxons of 2016 and their ability to change the world because they have already begun to do so. I know this because it feels like every day Miss Tiffin is saying roses to the following students. Every now and again I hear something fantastic, people giving their time to charity, people volunteering, students giving their time and energy to help people. It's incredible. I know we can change the world because of the people who say, I'm hanging out with my little brother today, but say it with a smile. I know it because of people who say, I'm helping my friend with their homework. And I think my favorite proof of all is when I'm just sitting talking with a friend and out of nowhere someone walks up behind them and says, hey, thanks for talking earlier. It helped a lot. I've had 1 or 2 interactions like this, and I never learned what they talked about, but I know it was important to them. To change the world, we must change our world. We do this. We Saxons have done this. through individual interactions, through hanging out with little brothers, through helping with homework, or just talking to people. We can't all be UN ambassadors, but we are all human. We are important, and we affect the people around us, our world. No matter how small your reach or how little you think you can do, we have a cosmic impact. We can plant roses because talking to one person is comparable to the dialogue of nations in the same way the infinity of space is comparable to the infinity of an atom. We are important. We leave an impact, and we will continue to make an impact in ways that we can't even imagine. But let's not get too obsessed with the past or even the future. It is tempting at times like this and at events like these to be consumed with a kind of nostalgia for the last 4 years or of fear and anxiety for the next. But in the words of C.S. Lewis, the future is, of all things, the least like eternity. It is the most temporal part of time, and the past is frozen and no longer flows. But the present is all lit up with eternal rays. Right now. Not tomorrow or yesterday, but now. This instant belongs to us, and it is fleeting. It is short. Our chance to change the world. We can take it or we can neglect it. How have you changed the world today? I would encourage you all today, after you pass by this stage, tell someone I love you. Make someone laugh. Plant a rose, make an impact, light up those eternal rays. Do one thing small. And with that, I end with the old cliche, roses to the class of 2016. Thank you all, and God bless.
Thank you, Megan and Eric. Let's hear it again for Megan and Eric for representing your class. Please welcome members of the Southern Airs and choir director William McLean as they perform Lullaby.
Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes and save these questions for another day. I think I know what you've been asking me. I think you know what I've been trying to say. I promised I would never leave you, and you should always know. Wherever you may go, no matter where you are, you never will be far away. Good night, my angel, now it's time to sleep. And still so many things I want to say. Remember all the songs you sang to me when we went sailing on an emerald bay. And like a boat out on the ocean, I'm rocking you to sleep. And still so many things I want to say. Remember all the songs you sang to me when we went sailing on an emerald bay. And like a boat out on the ocean, I'm rocking you to sleep. And still so many things I want to say. Remember all the songs you sang to me when we went sailing on an emerald bay. And like a boat out on the ocean, I'm rocking you to sleep. inside this ancient heart, you'll always be a part of me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Someday we'll all be gone, but lullabies go on and on. They never die, that's how you and I will be.
Thank you, Southerners. School Board Member Nancy McMorris-Oddix and Assistant Superintendent Kelly Carlisle, I present to you for receipt of their graduation diplomas, the class of 2016.
Rebecca Lynn Bailey. Julia Marin Miller. Mayuri Fuji. Sadahi Valdez. Kendall Yvonne Clausen. Rebecca Morgan. Talicia Lillian Hickson. Jenna Danielle Gross. Dylan Art Ulmer. Brendan Michael Green. Matthew Greg Simpson. Jennifer Elizabeth Jordan. Maddie Noel Watkins. Sarah Michelle Law. 10, Sky Omai. Mason Derek Wilson. Tierza Lee Morgan. Mariah Julianne Wunderlich. Emily Brittany Zhu. Brian Thomas Prazinski. Harry Thomas Prestwich. David Onghu Cochran. Grace Zhu. Haley Nicole Thomas. Jasmine Ann Scott. Savannah Lynn Wassam. Hayden Renee Hopkins. Cassidy Marita Large. Zosha Anna Margaret Bousset. Alonushka Daniela Pavlova. Athena Maria Paraskevas Nevius. Kenna Ray Bamford. Matthew Cole Lazuski. Mary Kate Lazuski. Russell Michael Harder. Theodore Talker Conlu. Robert Jonathan Elliott. Jacob Alfred Nelson. Pablo Olmos Garcia. Jacob Dean Lewis. Franklin Thomas Blaylock. Nicholas James Bayman.
Ruby Esmeralda Rios Valdez. Karina Ortiz Ramirez. Bianca Yareli Alvarez Luna. Macedonia Flores Vega. Maria Edith Cardenas Torres. Miguel Adrian Anselmo Espitia. Erica Ambriz. Amanda Ambriz. Sonia Reyes. Jennifer Garcia. Denise Sarai Zapata Cabrera. Maria Isabel Garcia. Embere Koichi. Nalani Kekelani Rosako. Tiana Michelle Sherbach Briscoe. Callista Ariel Marguerite Counts. Olivia Joyce James. Stacy Lynn Johnston. Marissa St. Jane Lutz. Allison Joy Gebhardt. Macy May Rubel. Megan Hope Rano. Genevieve Louise Brindle. Natalie Christine French. Edgar Martinez. Andres Cruz Martinez. Valeria Ramirez. Andrea Sarai Garcia Pena. Brandon Phil Miller. Carly Sue Scoggins. Ariana Elizabeth Burtis. Allie McKenna Clifford. Lily Murphy Barlow. Anna Elizabeth Keller. Monica Jackson LaJoy. Anna Rose LeClaire. Ashton Jewel Johnson. Colleen Grace Ferry. Savannah Mercedes Nicole Ladd. Bryce Alexander Fifield. Damian Isaiah Moe. Elijah Miles Schwartz.
Jordan Nicole Woodbine. Victoria Ann Swanson. Zamira Simone Leaks. Hannah Christine Gertenrich. Emma Jane Normandy. Madeline Suzanne Pallet. Eleanor Rose Vandenbush. Sophia Cecilia Blanco Mills. Cynthia Lynn Ramos. Giovanna Elizabeth Lopez Smart. Joseph Kawa Pong. Andrea Torres Hurtado. Sandra Daniela Serda Lazima. Alexa Mendoza Castellanos. Jerry Amado Rivera. Sierra Jade Torno. Alex Peets Martin. Ian William Strong. Alexis Mackenzie Ober. Shayna Vanessa Jimenez. Ricardo Garces Diaz. Stephanie Salvador Benavides. Magua Zavala Gonzalez. Alyssa Mendez. Kyle Dakota Carter. Brian Posue Montez. Ruben Manuel Salvador Benavides. Danielle Elisida, let me correct myself. Danielle Elisaga Oyel. Victoria Brown. Chantel Keebler. Harley Amick. Tristan Newton Hodgson. Zachary James Chasman McDonald. Aaron Peter Starr. Riley Drew Barry. Cyrus Charles Mitchell. Julius Jamel Lang. Kevin Killa Dong. Christian Philip Russell. Cole Michael Thorby. Ruben Angel Rojas. Harrison Harms.
Jonah Nathaniel Henderson. Miguel Ponce. Tanner Jacob Stones. Brian Robert Kelly. William Monroe Rife. London Thies. Isaac Morris. Trevor Lawrence. Colton James William Duda. Jarrett Costa. Ruben Chester Ernst. Jimin Lee. Trisha Jade Lynn. Angela Elizabeth King. Kylie Lynn Alviso. Allison Faith Brown. Madeline Jo Von Flew. Sarah Elizabeth Audley. Jessa Bryn Miller. Emily Claire Wittenberg. Nicole Cadell Kelly. Megan Joy Edelblut. Chandler Jordan Wren. Naomi Rochelle Luna. Paris Elon Wright. Chloe Bell Provost. Christina Marie Law. Cassandra Diane Rambo. Jonathan Carter Dorn. Gibson Henry Hoberg. Robert Joseph Carey. Gabe Ryan Matthews. Connor Ryan Evans. Anthony Fong. Justin Luke Bannister. Joshie Nikki Jockler. Matthew Davis Carter. Derek Robert White. Lucas Landry Hyatt. Ajesh Singh Sani. Gavin Alexander Vander. Emily Louise Taylor.
Brian Garcia Pena. Andres Schmerda Nunez. Vincent Ray Villarreal. Uriah Zion Israel Thompson. Keegan Elkin Walker. Lucas Anthony Raynack. Terrence Cabrera. Andrew Scott Bennett. Tyrell Hakeem Presley. Ashley Bell Wright. Kylie Rose Gloss. Haley Lynn Emery. Lexi Marie Rivera. Josephine Deanna Caudillo. Alexis Michelle Vargas. Kiana Marie Ruff Jackson. Julie Swanson. Haley Nicole Gazal. Tyler Wayne Blank. Yesenia Garcia Navarro. Amina Nia Imani Alexandria Ackridge. Sydney Alexandra Jennings. Nicole Madison Geiger. Gage Michael Hartwell. Michael Nephi Bryant Jr. Zachary Aaron Barley. Kyle Jerome Spala. Andrew Dale Bromley. Dylan Thomas Steele. Haley Noel Turley. Michelle Jessica Denkenbring. Miguel Angel Benitez. Miranda Rose Rogers. Yelizaveta Shubina. Nishka Ajmera. Bella Bay. Martina Chermesoni. Gabriela Ojeda Sierra. Skylar Avery Stein. Alexa Renee Barley. Emma Hugh Coonfield. Kaya Bell Daniels.
Halsey Jimmy Jack Parkerson. Shakina Lee Boyd. Maria Eugenia Hernandez Trejo. Gardenia Valdez Medrano. Tony Acosta Perez. Victor Montiel Gomez. Chaz Isaias Sandoval. Julian Cordova Perez. Zachary Clemente Diaz. Nicholas Alexander Rogers. Derek Dakota Roy. Allison Jean Chancellor. Eric Richard Wood. Araya Myra Glancy. Spencer Daniel Martin. Ambrose Soren Philippek. Narciso Ivanis Avilla. Quentin Lloyd Samuel Holmes. Caden James Kesey. Merlin Claire Rose Phillips. Sarah Ellen Hebert. Izene Eshel King. Kimberly Beth Smith. Stephanie Marie McGee. Daniel Antonio Long. Brandon Ty Schwartz. Erica Lee Tackman. Eliana Sage Vanderlyn. Taylor Marie Knoll. Kira Naris Anderson. Maya Angel Hogan. Olivia Jane McBride. Gabriel Francis Gramlich. Emily Gillis Davis. April Jean Huffman. Tyler Jonathan Barackman Adam. Matea Xavier White. Zachary Edward Wayne Emery. Katana Ray Brisky. Hope Joan Ellen Ferns. Ashley Marie Allen. Skylar Allen Lee Andrews.
Megan Lee Lindsay. Rachel Marie Sepul. Jacqueline Guzman Pimento. Elaine Wu Liao. Jaden Malik Woods. Danielle Ruby Woodard. Joseph McCarroll Grimmel. Caitlin Rose Clausen. Alexa Mary Anderson. Emmett Alexander Williamson. Anastasia Jandara Himmler. Kelly Ann Stelmach. Indigo Elaine Klingerman. Cage Torrance Campbell. Augustine Iberenas Valenciano. Ricky Oropeza. Daisy Martinez. Lourdes Inguinez Gudino. Mireya Pileo Brambibila. Jasala Cecilia Barcinas Castillo. Amelia Ling Lawrence Williams. Jenna Jaminki. Sage Walter Monahan. Maisie Delane Monahan. Brody James Matthews. John Chester Whitsack. Kyle Mark McCulloch. Benjamin Mark Evans.
Joshua Shea Coplants. Nathan Wild Camuso. Riley Mann Cargill. Joshua Jack Lieberts. Madeline Olivia Lavelle. Vanessa Lynn Isabella Carpenter. Jacob Blakely Green. Isaac Bold. Anna Rose Donnie. Draven Lee Moorhead. Mario Andres Rodriguez. Benedicta Skafta Peterson. Dakota William Withrow. Trent Zachary DeHutt. Bricole Kathleen Schwartz. Madison Ann Heelan. Hunter Andrew Winnan. Skylar Simran Kobos. And Getty Samara Darling. Yadi Sanchez Esparza. Molly Elizabeth Balmer. Sophia Grace Bashi. Sarah Jean Togstad. Gabrielle Torgerson. Faith Marie Haining. Eric Brownlee McHouston. Savio Dominic Paz. Carmen Maria Navarro.
Taylor Ann Forsyth. Alicia Marie Cook. Joshua Enoch Sayer. Wincy Luis Corvarubias. Jose Francisco Alonso Cruz. Oscar Daniel Aguilar. Jorge Junior Trujillo. Chloe Jane Wilson. Michaela Ramona Rhea Cordonor. Gonzalo Cardenas. Saul Pacina Mendoza. Eric Villegas. Jeremy David Noyes. Levi Edward Kowalski. Isabella Rosemarie Evans. Grace Lynette Prang. Kainoa Puavi Haukila Ho Okano. Ripley Ann Lacey. Elias Mackenzie Carter. Ryan Ezekiel Metzner. Jonah Peter Ferrero. Gabino Cecilio Mauricio. Josh Chang. Logan Mitchell Harms. Jordan Anthony Spreadborough. Benton James Booker. Zari Emil Cryer. Brandon Alexander Ultramat.
Maricela Michelle Hernandez. Bridget Alejandra Barrera. Crystal Star Peters. Cheyenne Autumn Ward. Tyler Allen Smith. Torrin Nicholas Tollison. Emma K. Love. Loretta Nicole Hansen. Kiara Lena Straub de Silva. Carla Ruiz. Rachel Cecilia Sherman. Caitlin Rose Land. Kaya Sage Mackley. Dustin James Martin. Tu Tao. Sam Davenport. Alexander David Neville. Jenna Rose Muntz. Nicholas Jordan Juarez. Hunter Templeton. Logan Hall. James Miller. Marie Erickson. Martin Hernandez. Pavel Droz Duke. Mark Lungu. Vincent Callan Killaway. And Nicholas Zane Irwin.
I now invite the South Salem staff to come forward and line up in front of the stage. We have one more task to complete, but first, Assistant Superintendent and Saxon alum Kelly Carlisle will lead you one final time in the Saxon fight song.
South Salem Saxons, that's our name. South Salem Saxons on fame. When our team begins to go.
Seniors, you may now move your tassel from the right side to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to present to you South Salem High School's 62nd graduated class, the class of 2016. Woo!